Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Our game time temperature pushing up close to 90 degrees, 89 degrees to be exact at first pitch. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock, batting .500, 4 for 8. This is skied into short left center. Correa ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Masahiro Tanaka will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Now batting, Jordan Alvarez, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. 1-2. Here it is.
I got to count 2-2.
Bregman at second with 2 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The relay to second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
George Springer the next to hit. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Houston. Striding in for his first at-bat, Aaron Judge. And he's swinging a pretty hot bat coming in. Hits in each of his last 7 games. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aaron Judge goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Now the pitch. Trey Mancini comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So the bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Michael Brantley.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Brantley.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Iglesias is up with it. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Grounded to third. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting it.
Standing in, Matt Duffy. First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Weakly hit towards first. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now in the box, Clint Frazier. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And Duhar.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 14 homers and 36 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. To second for 1, on to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Let's go, bro.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey! 0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0.
We're back now as the Astros ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. They enter the day among the league leaders in both home runs and runs scored, so it's no secret what a threat they present to opposing pitching staffs. As one player told me earlier, we've got a stacked lineup, so as long as we all show up to swing it every day, we're going to cause a lot of problems for the other guys. It's a fun group of guys to hit with. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's one down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
1 out now in the Houston third, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2
Hey,
strikes.
expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Sanchez has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Alex Bregman. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
The count's 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2.
Leaky.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
In there, a base hit. And he is into second with a 2-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Rosario.
Ready for another chance? David Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fouled away. The 0-2 home. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Michael Brantley, grounded down the third baseline. In the air to straightaway right. Frazier is there, 2 down.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder,
So here's Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Iglesias is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, outside.
slider swung on and grounded toward short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Gary Sanchez stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Clint Frazier as he rips it on the ground to second. He'll go to Correa for the force, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. It remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Matt Duffy.
Matt Duffy.
He's set. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Frazier is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. One run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way.
Big side ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer, and that one is gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
At the plate now, Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch down the third baseline. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Alvarez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. So coming to the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Shortstop,
Ball 1.
Correa.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Frazier is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jordan Alvarez.
So striding in, Jordan Alvarez. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Astros 1. Akio Hira is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 15, Akio Hira.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Number 20, Trey Mancini.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
Striding in, Clint Frazier. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now that
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Miguel Andujar will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And it's fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Stepping in now, Torres, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. To short. On to Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 3 and the Astros 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that brings in George Springer.
Astros, the center fielder.
From the stretch. And that misses ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1 the count now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Good battle. Count remains full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Drilled on the ground to short. Iglesias is up with it, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
1 out and a runner on second base. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Matt.
Riding in once again, Matt Duffy. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Now here's a bouncing ball headed for Iglesias at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Roberto Ozuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He's set and the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Breaks is bad as this one's popped up. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in, David Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 2 balls and no strikes. Ozuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Now batting, the 7th.
2 very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding into the box, Matt Wieters. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Matt Wieters.
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's there.
Betances.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Jose Altuve is at the plate as he watches ball one. Here's the 1-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Torres picks it up, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Ready with the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros go down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Smoked on the ground left side, and that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Let's go, guys. Come on.
That evens it up 1-1. He's set, now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And a knock for him this time. He's 2-for-4 for the game.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Clint Frazier is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. So far, 2-for-3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The designated hitter, Miguel.
Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called to strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Iglesias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. Slurve swung on and missed there. It's 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Yankees 4 and the Astros 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So with a save situation on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Alex Bregman is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. And that's out number 1. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Now to the plate, Jordan Alvarez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The New York Yankees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 5th winner of the year. Brad Peacock pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.